Appeals, please listen to the rules and procedures that will follow for tonight's meeting.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's meeting of the Town of Babylon Zoning Board of Appeals. The following is the procedure that will be followed tonight. The matters will be called in the order they appear on the calendar, with adjourned matters being called at the end of the regularly scheduled matters. Matters cannot be heard prior to their published scheduled time. When your matter is called, please submit the affidavit of posting to the secretary and proceed to the podium and give your name and address. The chairperson will then swear you in and read into the record information we have from your application, comments from various town departments, and any correspondence received on your application. The chairperson will then ask you to make whatever presentation you wish to make to the board. After you have made your presentation, the board will ask whatever questions the board deems appropriate, and then we will ask for comments from the public. If you wish to speak for or against an application, we ask that you wait until you're acknowledged. Come forward, give us your name and address, tell us where your property is in relation to the property that's in question tonight, and then please direct your comments to the board, not the applicant or the applicant's representative. We have to keep a record, and we cannot do that if there are people talking over each other or cross conversations. If someone has spoken for or against an application, and they have said exactly the same thing that you wish to say, it will have the same force and effect in the record if you give your name and address, are sworn in, and say that you join in those comments. If you have anything additional to say, please don't hesitate to do so, but keep in mind that you will be given only one opportunity to speak. After the public has spoken, the board may ask the applicant to come back to answer any questions that may have come up as a result of the public comments, or for the applicant to summarize. When the applicant comes back to answer any additional questions, if that happens, that does not start a second round of public comments. Once the matter has been heard, various things may occur. The board may decide the application immediately. It may reserve decision. If the board reserves decision, that does not mean the matter is approved or denied. It just means that the board needs more time to decide, may want to go out and look at the site again, or might want to review the documents and testimony further before making a decision. In either event, the applicant will receive the board's decision in writing shortly after the board makes its decision. If the application is approved, that does not mean that you can then go ahead and start construction or whatever it is that you requested from the board. You will have to wait for the building permit to be obtained from the building department before your go-ahead. On some occasions, the matter may be continued for another night. If it is continued, in most cases it will be for the submission of documents, a new survey, new plans, or something of that nature. If that's the case, no one needs to come back on the new date. The documents will be submitted and no further testimony will be taken. On rare occasions, a matter may be continued for future testimony. If that's the case, then people would have to come back to testify. If matters are adjourned at an open meeting on the scheduled date of hearing, no further notice need be given unless specifically required by the board on the date the adjournment is granted. 3 rules that may affect your ability to proceed tonight. 1. If the sign was not posted for 10 days, we cannot hold the hearing tonight. 2. If you commence this proceeding while you own the property, but no longer own the property, and you are here now to continue with the application, you will need either the written consent of the new owner or the new owner to be present for the hearing. This situation could come about if you sold your house or building, money was held in escrow at closing for a certificate of occupancy or permit, and you're here tonight to clear that up. Lastly, if your application is a commercial application and it's other than a renewal, and there is more than one tenant in the building, then you need your landlord to be here. Is there any applicant that has any difficulty with those situations and would need an adjournment tonight?
Is there anyone that would need an adjournment? Please rise and join the board in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, before we begin, there are two adjournments on our agenda. First one is application 2667, property located on Litchfield Avenue in West Babylon. That's being adjourned to June the 4th. Is there anybody here on that application?
Yes, good evening. I'm just here on, I am the applicant on that application. I'm just, letting the board know that we need additional time to make revisions to the plans to satisfy the planning department's needs.
That's fine. So is June the 4th okay? Or you need more time?
I have to check with the architect on that. I'd like to say yes and then just make sure.
All right, so we're going to leave it as June the 4th for right now. If you need more time, get in touch with the zoning office so we can announce that in a public hearing going forward so that it's on the record, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
And the second adjournment is application 2669, 2125 Deer Park Avenue, Deer Park. That's being adjourned to June the 11th. You go with June the 11th?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, yes.
That's it.
Okay, thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Thank you.
Good evening.
First application tonight is application 2663, property located on 49 Eastern Avenue in Deer Park. Name and address for the record, please.
Hey, good evening. My name is Danny. I'm from Next Gen Expediting LLC, and I am representing 49 Eastern Avenue in Deer Park.
Okay, and do you affirm to tell the truth?
Yes.
For the record, we have a planning division memo dated May the 6th, 2026. Environmental control memo dated May the 7th, 2026. If approved, this application will not result in significant impact. Survey by Earl Lovell dated March 10th, 2026. Plans by Keith Schulman dated February 2026. 4 photographs, and we have the affidavit of posting. Okay, would you like to tell us about the application?
Sure. We're just seeking permission to diminish the rear yard setback from 40 feet to 25.
Hold on one second, okay? So we were out there, and the sign was covered at one point. Did you check on that sign while it was up? Look,
Yeah, so
we have a picture like the sign folded over.
Yeah, I actually have the same picture. The client had sent that to me. We went out there, we put the sign up. Unfortunately, the next day, the wind had blown down, and then we went and put the sign back
But
up.
you put it back up.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Is there anybody here on this application? Okay.
And just for the record, can we have your last name?
Yeah, sure. My name, Daniel Spies.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're just seeking permission to diminish the rear yard setback from 40 feet to 25.3 feet for the deck, rear deck.
Okay, turn the hearing over to Mr. Montiglio.
Yes, good evening. I passed out there on Tuesday and again today, and the sign was invisible. It was still flipped over.
Okay, I apologize for that. I was not out there today or Tuesday. The last time that I had checked in with the client, we were advised that the sign was fixed because of the wind that blew down. But I did put the sign together to my best of my ability and put it into the ground.
Yeah, it was on a piece of cardboard, as well it was. There really was no notification for the neighborhood to see what it was. So I think we got to adjourn this until June 4th.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any, okay, if there's any, if we cannot resolve the matter today, then, if that's the best option, then, if that's what we have to do, sure. There was a letter sent out to several people, in the area as well, that we would be having a hearing today and they would have the opportunity. Unfortunately, the weather conditions, I can't control that.
Well, the only problem is the homeowner is there. They should know the sign, was flipped over and stuff like that.
No, I agree. I totally agree with you. That's why I'm saying if we can, we'd like to be in compliance and we'd like to work with the town in order to get all the necessary things done. This is part of the process. in order to do that. We'd like to keep everything moving, and that's why, I asked today that if we can do that, we are prepared and we have done everything that we needed to do.
So, well, that wouldn't give enough time to post this. Yeah, you're gonna have to do June, you're gonna have to June, yeah, because he needs. Do it. Okay, so our next meeting is May the 28th. We're off next week for Memorial Day weekend and stuff, so if you would like, you have to repost the sign for the 10 days, so repost it right away, and we can have the hearing on May the 28th.
Sure, yeah, whatever we have to do, if that's the
Okay,
only,
so let's adjourn
if
the
that's the only
hearing
outcome.
tonight to May the 28th. There's nobody here on the application, I already asked. So you can come back on May the 28th. You will be towards the end of the agenda, so you won't be, first. And we'll have the hearing then, okay?
Sure. If
Just
that's-
make sure the sign gets posted.
Yeah, as long, is that my only option?
That's your option,
Okay,
yes,
perfect. Okay.
And
Thank
also
you for
the
your time.
date has to be updated on it,
Yes.
on the sign.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
update.
Okay, any other pictures? Do I need to come in with
The
pictures?
sign can't be repaired, you come into the office, you can get a new one to make sure it's
Okay, I understand.
Maybe put it on like a piece of wood instead of cardboard where it's more sturdy.
There's actually a funny story behind that. That was my kid's science, his science project. That we had to come up with a quick idea in order to put the sign together. So I'm gonna have to let him know. He was actually with me when we put the sign down. So I'm trying to get him out there, off the iPad and all the screens and stuff. So all right, guys, thank you.
Thank you, okay.
I appreciate it.
Next application is application 2665 of Bluefields, Inc., property located in Wheatley Heights. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. For the record, Nicole Blanda. I'm an attorney at Bazell Blanda Visconti with offices at 535 Broad Hollow Road in Melville.
Okay. For the record, we have a planning division memo dated May the 6th, 2026, environmental control memo dated May the 12th, 2026. You probably have a copy of this, right? There's a couple items
Yes.
on there, nothing of consequence. We have survey by AJC Land Surveying dated 11/28/23. Plans by Robert James Higgins dated January 3rd, 2025. 4 photographs and the affidavit of posting. Okay, tell us about the application.
I'm here tonight on behalf of Blueberry Fields, Inc., seeking variances to construct a new 2-story single-family dwelling with an internal garage on the vacant lot. The property is on the west side of North 18th Street, 125 feet south of Nichols Road. It is a vacant 50 by 100 foot lot, so it has a lot area of 5,000 square feet, and it's zoned Residence C. The client did obtain health department approval for a new sanitary system on this property for a 4-bedroom dwelling. We're seeking to construct a new 2-story single-family home with 4 bedrooms and an internal garage. We're seeking to diminish the street frontage from 75 feet required to 50 feet existing, diminish the lot area from 7,500 square feet required to 5,000 square feet existing. The third variance has to do with the total side yard setback. So the house is a modest size. It's about 30 by 30. It's designed to maximize the internal space. If we take a look at the floor plan, we're trying to be mindful of the size of the lot while also giving the homeowner internal space as well as a garage. A garage is always a nice feature. Not only does it provide off-street parking, but it provides storage for the family. So this house actually is the same exact house that this board approved on the lot that's to the north of us back in 2024. We're not seeking a building area variance. We're well under that. We're at 976 square feet for a building footprint on the lot. 30% of this lot would be 1,500. So we are keeping well below the building area. If we did comply with the total side yard of 25 feet versus 20, the garage is really a fixed dimension. It's 10 foot 8 and we can't shave anything off that side of the house. So if we shave 5 feet off the floor plan, we're left with a very narrow living room. We're pretty much eliminating the dining room. It becomes an eat-in kitchen. And then it really wreaks havoc upstairs with the bedrooms. They all become smaller, and we actually lose a bathroom. So, I mean, we try, you know, we meet rear yard, we meet front yard, and also notably, our 10-foot side yard to the north, that house fronts on Nichols and has a really deep yard because it's 125 feet deep, the lot itself. So their rear yard is like 65 feet. So from house to house there, you have a really good distance. And then you can see the house to the south also has a decent side yard of their own where we would have 10 feet. So we really do believe that it's a minimal variance, given the size of this lot. There are other 50-footers and 5,000 square footers in the area. I did upload prior approvals to the portal, but as I said, I can just run through it for you quickly. The closest prior approval is immediately to the north, has 50 feet of frontage on Nichols, and it's the same exact house. That did have a lot area of slightly larger at 6750 because it makes this little left-hand turn. It's got this little kind of dog leg that goes to the left and gave it a little more depth than our lot. That lot also got a front yard setback on 18th Street going to 10 feet. But like I said, when you're on Nichols, you see a home with a 10-foot and a 10-foot side yard, which is exactly what we're trying to do here. Across the street from the house I was just talking about, on the northeast corner of Nichols and 19th, is a 50-footer that was approved by this board in 2016. Lot area was granted for that as well. 1 block to the east on the southwest corner of Nichols and North 17th, you have another 5,000 square foot lot with 50 feet of street width. Again, that was approved by this board. And there are other 50-footers in the area as well, and I included some of those approvals. Again, I uploaded them to the portal. So it's a mixed area. We do believe that this will be an attractive home in the area, and you know, you don't have a vacant lot sitting there where you could collect debris and things of that nature. And the property owner agrees to all covenants. So single family, owner occupied, no accessory apartment, all the standard covenants are being agreed to.
Okay. So, yeah, all the conditions, all the covenants you agree to, it's on the planning memo, right?
Yes.
Any other questions from the board? Would anyone like to be heard on this application? For the record, there are none. I'll make a motion to approve application 2625 with the covenants and restrictions on the planning memo dated May the 6th, 2026.
Second.
All
Yeah.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Next application is next application is being adjourned to June the 4th. That's application 2667. If anybody came in late, that application is being adjourned. Next application is application 2668 of Joseph Sciliano, property located in North Lindenhurst. Name and address for the record, please.
My name is Dean Katsubis. My address is 121 Newbridge Road, Hicksville, New York, 11801.
And do you affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, I do.
For the record, we have a planning division memo dated May 6th, 2026, environmental control memo dated May 11th, 2026. If approved, this application will not result in significant impact. We have a survey by Schneff and Morel dated 6/30/2011, plans by Victoria Simmons, dated March 29th, 2026, 5 photographs and the affidavit of posting. What would you like to tell us about the application?
Okay. Good evening, members of the board. I'm here tonight with my clients in the audience, the Siciliano residents. located at 40 Leabrook Avenue in North Lindenhurst. We're seeking a variance with a connection to the proposed second-story addition. The house is currently a one-story. The addition will be for 3 additional bedrooms and 1 bathroom on the second floor. The variances that we are seeking are as follows. Permission to diminish the front yard setback from 30 feet to 23 feet. Diminish the east side setback from 10 feet to 7.6, and diminish the total side yards from 25 feet to 7.8. The second floor will be built, this addition will be straight up in line with the dwelling's side yard setbacks and will not further encroach into the side yard. So the side yards are pre-existing conditions which we're not changing whatsoever, we're just going straight up. And the front yard setback that we're asking a variance for, the existing front yard is at 25 feet, which is a substantial difference. It's from, it's already built at 25 feet, and even though code is required 30, we're asking for a 2-foot cantilever, and this cantilever is only on the left-hand side of the house. And this is a common request for second-story additions. The first floor will remain at the 25 feet with the exception of the roof over portico, which was granted at 20 feet, previously granted anyway, at 20 feet, and will remain open. It will remain a portico and will remain open portico, unenclosed. I would like to point out that the second-story addition is not even the full second story. It's only the portion that is approximately 22 by 31 feet. It does not extend over the attached garage or the rear addition. So it's only a portion of the house is going to be 2-story. Based on that, I feel that the variances we're requesting are not substantial. To my understanding, there's no neighbor opposition. There are no negative impacts to the neighborhood, and I would respectfully request your approval.
Thank you. Turn the hearing over to Mr. Rigney.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, so you did mention the portico is not going to be further enclosed, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's good. And the roof skirt, it's not going to encroach any more to the street frontage, right? To the front yard?
Well, there's going to be, let me just look at the architect's plans here. There is an eave on the second-story addition, and there's also an eave on the first floor addition, which will remain in place there. So the cantilevered portion, the setback we're asking, the 23 feet is to the actual structure itself, plus the eave that extends on the roof.
And that's it?
And that's it.
No, I drove past the site today. It was very neat and clean. The house is well kept, so, the addition will look nice, I'm sure. I have no further questions, Mr. Chairman.
Any other questions from the board? Would anyone like to be heard on this application? The record, there are none.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we approve application 26-68 with the condition that the front portico not be enclosed. And
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you all.
The next application is 2669, which is being adjourned to June 11th. As I previously said, next application is application 2670 of Maria Reyes, Jessica Reyes and Zazelle Poole, property located in West Babylon. Name and address for the record?
Good evening. My name is Jose Espinal, 30 31st Street, Copiah, New York, 11726.
Okay, and you're
I'm an expediter.
the expediter, okay. Do you affirm to tell the truth?
Yes.
For the record, we have a planning division memo dated May 6, 2026, environmental control memo dated May 11, 2026. If approved, this application will not result in significant impact. Suffolk County planning memo dated April 28, 2026. Decision of local determination, take no position for or against. We have a survey by Island-wide Surveyors dated July 14, 2025. Plans by Kevin McRae dated March 27, 2026. 7 photographs and the affidavit of posting. Okay, would you like to tell us about the application?
Yeah, the owner is here with me, but she doesn't feel good tonight and she doesn't understand English. She been trying to work with me and the town to resolve all the issues that she have. And you can see that you should have a large house in the back, and she demolished that one, and she just kept the second check, which reduced the amount quite a bit. And then the roof over patio, she said when she bought the house was like that already. And also the basement entrance, it was there already when she bought the house in 2004.
It's really close. Gutters basically on the other person's property.
It used to be bigger than that. And it's only used for storage.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Turn the hearing over to Mr. Shepherd.
How are you?
Good.
Good. So what brought this all about? What initiated this?
I think she used to rent the bigger shed in the back, the bigger garage or whatever they call them, and then somebody called the town and complained about it.
So what was going, it's, on the plan, it's listed as a cottage.
Cottage, yeah, it was a big cottage, yeah, like 2 storage. But she demolished that one. It's not there no more.
The cottage is gone?
It's gone. And you
Complete?
can only see the cement. You can only see the concrete in the back, all the way in the back.
It's just concrete, there's nothing
Yeah,
else?
just
There's no
concrete,
shed, no
just
nothing?
concrete, nothing in there, see? Nothing.
So I guess they removed.
So she still has one shed, right?
Yes, but she reduced it quite a bit.
I guess they
It's
removed
smaller now.
That's not in a conforming location, am I correct? It's too close, it's close to the fence?
Yes, yes it is.
All right, if we were to approve this, I got a couple of things I want to clear up. And it ever needs to be repaired or rebuilt or whatever, you put it in a conforming location.
Yes, yes,
Door, it's all.
absolutely.
Now, the awning you got that's going on over there, you're too close to the neighbor's property.
Yeah, it is.
You got snow, you got ice. I see you have a gutter on it. I drove by it today. But you can't infringe, you can't have, we can't have that. The snow, the ice, anything going on with your neighbor, maybe they get along now, I don't know, but the next ones or sometime later, it's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, I asked the owner, and she said she don't have money, right? And she can just barely keep in the house. She doesn't have any money to pay for, take that down or whatever.
Let me ask you this, what's underneath it? What's on the ground?
Cement.
Is cement
believe
all the way right up to the fence?
One second. ¿Qué tiene abajo en el piso? Whatever, abajo.
Yeah, door there.
Oh, paving.
Pavers?
Yeah, pavers.
Because we're gonna need to cut those back at least 2 feet too,
Okay,
all right?
that would be easy for her. Yeah,
And, I mean, we'll give you a time.
2
frame.
feet, right?
At least 2 feet.
2 feet,
yes.
okay.
Minimum of 2 feet, it's gotta be pervious.
Okay.
But you can't be that, you can't infringe on your neighbor like that.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, if it go in bad shape, she can just take it down later on. But right now, she doesn't have money to spend.
All right, well, we'll talk about it, I suppose. Mr. Chairman, I don't have any further questions at this time.
So,
That picture, this picture here, when was that picture taken? You're saying that isn't existing anymore?
No, that's the one. That's the existing one. Used to be a second one in the back,
Oh, so that's not the cottage?
much bigger than that one.
So this one is still here?
That one is still there. Yeah,
What's in that?
just storage. That's what she said. She only used for storage.
then what,
So these two are.
If you want to go and take a look at it, you can go. I mean,
We might want to,
yeah, you can go.
this is the one that she had
That's the one she kept. Yeah.
But she had it rented as,
No.
Is there a refrigerator in there, or it looks like there's a refrigerator where that
And the front?
young man is standing there. There's a person in the picture. It looks like, is there a refrigerator there?
Usted no tiene una nevera en la casita allá atrás, ¿no? Or somebody gave it to her as a gift, and she just put it in there.
It is a refrigerator.
Yeah, I know.
and it has electric?
Tiene
There's
electricidad
electric.
adentro,
Yeah, there's
corriente
electric right
luz.
there.
Yeah,
No, no electric. No electric.
what's on the, what's the electric I see on the side of the house here, on the side of the structure?
Tiene un palito como de un alambre en el frente. ¿Qué es eso? El palito que tiene como
You
de...
got a light on it right above the door, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. She said, yeah, it door has electric.
And what about plumbing?
Y el baño lo quitó, no tiene baño, plomería. No plumbing.
No water, no waste, no
No.
drain, no nothing.
No. But you can send somebody there if you want.
I think we might.
Yeah.
All right, you agree to an
Yeah,
inspection?
yeah.
Inside, they can submit,
That's fine.
I'm sorry?
they can submit pictures for the record of the inside.
Or if you want, would you like to submit pictures?
Oh, sure.
for us?
You want me to do that? I'll do that. I'll bring that to you.
All right.
Inside, right?
Yes, you can upload it into the portal.
Yeah, sure.
How much time you want to take the awning off on the side of the house?
Or the warning, or the,
Where the papers are underneath?
Right here.
oh, give me like, ellos quieren que le quite 2 pies de ladrillo. ¿Como qué tiempo? Como 2 semanas que no den para eso. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said she had no money for this.
Oh, for the warning you say, or you say for the paper?
No, for the
Both.
awning.
Oh, both. Oh, 2 feet. Mm.
2 feet
No,
and
she will need more
and
than
the
that.
awning.
2 feet for the papers and the entire
Awning's gotta come.
awning has to go.
Oh, the entire warning had to go.
Yes.
Okay. Ellos quieren que lo
Is that where they get the
desbarate,
8.5 feet from? The side yard?
Total side yard.
That's the side door. Is that
Yeah.
the back?
Well, she said she doesn't have money, and the oil tank, which is not an issue, but the oil tank is in there. She doesn't want to take it out
You can leave
if
it
it's
there.
possible.
How many kitchens does she have in the house?
1.
And how many bathrooms?
¿Cuántos cuartos tiene la casa entera para de dormir?
That's why I asked.
How many bedrooms?
Yeah.
One? 5.
5 bathrooms.
5 bedrooms.
5 bathrooms?
Bedroom. ¿Cuántos baños? Two bedroom and 5 bedroom.
Okay, what do we got in the basement?
Y en el basement, ¿qué tiene? Oh, so she also have a bathroom in the basement. So it's 3 altogether. 3 bathroom altogether.
Got that one, huh? What's in the bathroom basement? What's in the bathroom? Describe the bathroom. Are they 2-piece, 3-piece?
3-piece.
Is it
All right.
2-piece?
It was there when she bought the house. This is nothing that she did. It was there. So I don't know if that has CO. I will have to check.
What else is in the basement?
Just a recreation room. En el basement que tiene. Tiene la sala y
I don't know. But then it even looks like an overhang over here, too. It looks like, I don't know.
yeah. She haven't changed anything. When she bought the house, it was like that, like a family room and
So it's finished?
recreation room. Huh?
It's finished
It's finished.
with a 2-piece bathroom?
3-piece bathroom.
3-piece?
Yeah.
In the basement?
Yeah. En el basement, arriba hay 2. See, she bought it like that, she said. She
Is,
didn't make
Is a tub, a sink, and a toilet
yes,
in the basement?
yes.
is there a cellar entrance going into the basement?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you got-
Was that permitted? Do you have a permit for that? For the cellar entrance?
Yeah, it was like that when she bought the house, she says.
She bought this house and everything that's there.
2004.
And how long she owned the house?
2004, 22 years.
I'm sorry.
22 years.
And all of this was like this?
That's what she's telling me.
So were you represented by an attorney when she closed on the house? They didn't pick any of this up?
Yeah, well, I see that a lot of time that they don't really do their job most of the time.
We're here doing ours.
Yeah. Para el porch, usted no tiene dinero para tumbar eso. Yeah, she said she doesn't have the money to take the to take it down the patio. The paving she can fix it, but
If we gave you a certain amount of time, is there a time where she would be able to do it?
what she's usted necesita más tiempo para que le diga a ellos que lo pueda quitar después. El corredor. Todo. No, she's saying if it's possible, she can keep it because she would like to have the oil tank covered with that. But it's not.
You can't have, you're too close to your neighbor. You're gonna, during the winter, you're gonna have snow and ice on that, and where's it gonna go? It's gonna slide right over the gutter into your neighbor's yard. That's, the first rule here is to be a good neighbor. She's not being a good neighbor. Mm-hmm. Right, and I'd like to have an inspection of the house and the basement and the shed.
Okay. Va a hacer una inspección. Okay.
We'll take it from there, I guess, I don't, you know.
All right. Any other questions from the board? Would anyone like to be heard on this application? For the record, there are none. We're going to close the hearing, reserve decision. We're going to keep the record open for an inspection report and for you to get back to us on how we're going to take care of this awning problem.
We'll find
okay?
out.
So I'm gonna set the inspection with you guys. Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Next application is application 2666 of 1920 New Highway LLC, property located in Farmingdale. Name and address for the record.
How you doing? Chris LeBate of the firm Lab Crew Engineering, located at 460 Hawkins Avenue in Ronkonkoma, excuse me. Along with me is project architect Raymond Caliendo from Art of Form.
Okay. And do you affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, I do.
For the record, we have a planning division memo dated May 6th, 2026, environmental control memo dated May 11th, 2026. If we were to approve this application, it would need a negative declaration. Suffolk County Planning memo dated April 28, 2026. Decision of local determination, take no position for or against. A survey by Scalise Land Surveying dated December 5th, 2023. Plans by Lab Crew Engineering dated February 9th, 2026. 2 photographs and an affidavit. We have the affidavit of posting. Thank you. What would you like to tell us about the application?
Okay. This site contains an existing dilapidated dwelling that we're looking to remove, and we're proposing a 12,213 square foot industrial building to be constructed with site improvements. We just received site plan approval on April 13th. The project site is located on a 0.73 acre property from a previous subdivision that was already approved by the town, causing us to ask for the lot area variance. From the aerials, which you can see, I believe this to be one of the last dwellings in this industrial area. This site is surrounded on all sides by industrial uses, making this a perfect location for this use. For the special permit to allow wholesale sales, this building will be used as a wholesale stone gallery, which exhibits natural stone to the design and stone fabrication community. It will strictly be wholesale by appointment. The idea is to attract local designers and architects that are hesitant to make the commute to Brooklyn. It will be family-owned and operated by the applicant with just 4 employees total. There'll be 2 warehouse workers, 1 salesman, and 1 manager, which will be the applicant. There will be no work, meaning no stone cutting performed on site, just display. The materials will be cut to order in Brooklyn, and they will be trucked out to site for pickup. The building itself will be mostly display showroom area with a small 230 square foot office on the 2nd floor and a small storage basement. We are also asking for a parking variance of 33%, 22 provided, 33 required. The applicant will have no more than 4 stalls occupied at any time with 18 open spaces. The land-banked proposed parking along New Highway should never have to be built. The parking variance also required along Dubon Court or the front yard is in character with the neighborhood, matching the adjoining parcel to the west and across the street of New Highway. We've been working with the town staff and traffic engineers to meet the town code requirements. We have applications into the Health Department, DPW. We have site plan approval, and everything else is conditionally approved pending this final town approval. We've reviewed the town staff comments dated May 6, and I have no issues with either of the conditions. We feel this is a straightforward application, looking to build a business that is family-owned for more than 30 years in experience. And at this time, me and Mr. Caliano would like to answer any questions the board may have.
So you said that you've gotten approval from the planning board?
Yes, we did.
You did receive that, okay.
April 13th.
Okay, and I think one of our biggest concerns as far as the stone cutting, and you said there will be no stone cutting on
Not at all.
site.
They have several locations. The stone cutting for this site will be done in Brooklyn and then brought out, if there's a purchase, it'll be brought out to be picked up.
Gotcha. So this is basically a showroom, so to speak?
Showroom display, correct, sir.
And there are 3 conditions that would be subject to. There shall be no outdoor storage of any kind on the premise. You
Yes.
agree to that?
Yes, we
Number
do.
2 is the no stone cutting we just talked about. And number 3, if need to develop land bank parking arises as determined by the Town of Babylon Commissioner of Planning and Development, the applicant shall agree to install said parking pursuant to the town specifications. Would you agree to that?
Yes, we do. We agree with all of them.
Okay. Any other questions from the board?
I have a question. Will you be having stones outside, or?
No,
will you-
everything's going to be inside.
Everything's gonna be inside?
It's just full display inside with just the parking. That's it.
Okay. Deliveries and all that kind of stuff, or
Excuse me?
any type of deliveries?
Deliveries?
Yeah.
Just their own delivery, bringing it in. We, on the site plan, we had to demonstrate how we could bring a truck into it that the site plan did approve.
Okay.
So the only deliveries really we're getting is our own product cut to order, brought in from Brooklyn.
Okay. Thank you.
So people come in, they look at the stone, and then you cut it and design it and bring it back?
Yeah, it's only going to be wholesale. It's not really retail. It's wholesale by appointment.
Okay.
So he's trying to bring in a certain community for this because it's high end. They would meet, go through, if they choose to purchase, it would be cut in Brooklyn and then brought out for pickup.
Gotcha. Okay. Any other questions from the board? Would anyone like to be heard on this application?
Would there be a delivery van on the premises overnight, or?
No. No, the trucks will stay in Brooklyn. They're only going to come out when they bring deliveries.
Okay. What do I need to do on this? Negative, right? Okay. I'll make a motion to approve of that, negative. Huh?
Got tongue twisted. You were going there.
That's where I was going. Okay. I'll make a motion to adopt a negative declaration on application 2666.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. And I'll make a motion to approve application 2666 with the conditions on the planning memo dated May the 6th, 2026.
Second.
Term limit recommended on this? Special exception? Yeah, we recommend 1 year from issuance of CO.
Okay. And we're going to approve that for 1 year.
Does that mean we have to come back in 1 year to renew it? Okay. So we'll be
See how you're
notified by the
doing and
town?
make sure everything is, going
Right,
right.
understood.
Then we'll approve it, if
We'll be
everything's fine.
notified by the town, I guess, in about a year?
You'll have to keep track. It will be on your CO,
Okay.
your expiration date. It'll be 1 year from issuance of CO.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Who seconded that?
Me.
Steven said him.
Okay. Next application is application 2645 of Albany 699 LLC, property located in North Amityville. Name and address for the record, please.
Dennis Cook, 89 South Fulton Street, Westbury, New York.
Okay, and you affirm to tell, and you're the architect, or?
I'm like in-house engineering for their company, so,
Oh, okay.
okay.
And do you affirm to tell the truth?
Yes,
For the record, we have a planning division memo dated May 6th, 2026. Environmental control memo dated May 11th, 2026. You should have a copy of this. There's a couple of things on here, departmental recommendations that you should know. There is a fire marshal's report that has a number. Do you have the fire marshal's report at all?
we had the report and then said see below, and there was just two kind of obscure pictures that he
Okay,
sent.
so there's like 14 items on here, but the building is not built yet, right?
No,
So these are items that you should know about that are going to be required to.
oh, yes, yes, yeah, the whole list that he has, yes,
there's
we
like-
did see
yeah,
that, yeah.
14 items, you know about it,
Yeah.
okay, all right. We have a survey by John Ambroso dated July 9, 2023, plans by William Cook dated December 19, 2025, 4 photographs, and we also have the affidavit of posting. Okay, would you like to tell us about the application?
Good evening, Board. My name is Dennis V. Cook, and I'm representing 699 Albany LLC. First, I'd like to introduce the owner of the building, Joe Stassi, also of Stassi Brothers.
Okay.
Stassi Brothers has been a staple of the community in Westbury for almost a half century. More than a horse, yeah, 62 years.
Paving, right?
Due to the development of the Westbury train hub, Stassi has selected 699 Albany to relocate their asphalt division. Stassi Brothers has been an active member of each community that it's in, supporting local charities, schools, and helping in any way they can. They're proposing major renovations and a greatly needed beautification of the site. I don't know if you saw pictures of the building. It needs a lot of help in the site itself. We're here tonight for 2 variances, one for parking in the front and the other for storage in the secondary front yard on the side.
Put all their equipment.
The existing property actually has parking in the front right off the street right now. If you go to an overall shot, you can see the parking for the site right there in the front. Sorry, let's just see. We are proposing to push the parking all the way up to the front of the building and adding a large landscape buffer in between. If you see that, we're going to add landscaping, push it up the front. This is going to help provide a parking lot for the administrative employees and also for customers. It's also going to provide accessible spaces and a ramp for accessibility to the building, which it doesn't really have now. It's important for the company to have 2 separate areas of parking to ensure safety of our office employees and clients. The front will be for administrative employees and clients only. The rear is where the trucks and equipment is stored and parked. From experience, it's not safe to have people drive in areas where the trucks and equipment are moving around, and especially if they're not used to driving in conditions like that. It becomes a liability for us and complicates the jobs of the yard workers if the lots are shared. Parking in the front is also common on this block. If you go back to the aerial shot, numerous businesses and neighbors on the same block also have their parking in the front now. The difference, what we're proposing though, is ours is going to be shielded by landscape in front instead of being right on the street like many of our neighbors have. The second variance is for storage in the secondary front yard. This area is not so much for storage, but more of like a loading area. The way the operation works is dump trucks with trailers load up everything they need, for instance, tools, steamrollers, bobcats, and they do this the evening before, so in the morning, they could just leave and go out. This actually benefits our neighbors because, you know, they don't have to come in the morning and do all this stuff and make a lot of noise. So they could just get in the truck and go. Yeah, go without creating much of a disturbance. We look forward to substantially improving the site. It's been in disrepair for a long time, and we're hoping to really make it an asset to the town. We also look forward to meeting our new neighbors and becoming an asset to the town of Babylon and a local community. Any questions?
Thank you. I'll turn the hearing over to Mr. Parodi.
Good evening, how you doing?
Hi, how's it going?
Just have a few questions.
Yeah.
What is the status of the pending site plan revisions?
They're all done and in.
They're all done? Okay. Can you confirm that requested variance will not be affected by any revisions made to the site plan?
Yeah, it won't.
At the planning board's request?
No, we're not gonna.
Okay. What is the reason and all the need for the outdoor storage? I know you kind of explained it, but
It's not really storage, it's
it's
trucks.
just
We have trucks. So it's really for the trucks to park, but because it's a truck, it's not considered regular parking, it's considered outdoor storage.
so then the outdoor storage is going to have trucks and that's it? Any materials, any other stuff that?
You could answer this a little bit.
No problem. How you doing?
I just need your name and address for the record, please.
Christopher Stasi, 435 Maple Avenue, Westbury.
And you affirm to tell the truth?
So, most of the times. Yes, yes,
yes.
yes. Yeah, so we're in a pave, we're selling our property in Westbury, so we're gonna move the asphalt division here. The asphalt division is seal coating, striping, paving. So we do have some materials outside. It's maybe a seal coat or line stripe with buckets but no dirt, no concrete. It's just basic everyday stuff. And if it does stay there, it stays there for a short period of time, a day or two. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
All right, no problem. Another question, would you be willing to reduce the square footage? This way a fence to town code requirements could be installed along the front building line of Watkins Terrace, and the outdoor storage could be in a permitted location?
I'm sorry.
I think we actually proposed, you're talking about the corner? They asked us to give up part of the corner for the sidewalk, and we did.
So where? This is Watkins over here.
No, it's talking about if you could put the outdoor storage behind the front building line over
Yeah,
here. so
sure,
push it
yeah,
back
no problem, yeah,
there.
that's fine.
Okay, all right, thank you then.
No problem. It's not that much, it's only like maybe some plywood, maybe once in a while, or buckets of sealer, or buckets of striping. What else, am I missing anything? The asphalt's hot, so we can't store the asphalt.
Okay.
You know, Not yet.
Yeah.
We're good.
Another question, if we were to approve this application, would you agree that the lots be merged?
They're not merged now, or no?
At the moment, they're not.
They're not merged?
There's 3 lots, they have to be merged.
How are they not
I
merged?
thought they were merged,
I
but
thought they were merged, no?
They're
Yeah,
not.
sure, well, yes.
yeah, we'll merge them.
As long as you agree, then yes.
Absolutely, yeah, I didn't even know they weren't merged.
No problem. And also, the second condition would be that outdoor storage approved only as per site plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever, we propose, we'll push everything back, I guess, when you want. by the
No
building
problem.
line.
All right, thank you. I have no more further questions.
Any other questions from the board?
One, how many employees are we talking?
On that division, probably 30, 25, not even.
And they'll all be parking their cars there, or?
They come with 2, 3, 4 cars probably come with, because a lot of guys take the trucks home. They take, 3 foremen take pickups home, and they come with their brother-in-law or brother. And then there's probably altogether, at one time, there are probably 8 cars, 7 cars the most.
Yeah, we have our parking lot in Westbury. We have
Yeah.
20 spots there, and it's not even.
There's 50.
You have to come up and talk. If you're gonna, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, yeah.
Either that or tell him and he'll tell us. How's that?
Yeah, one of those.
Name and address for the record.
Sam Stasi, 31 Craig Street, Jericho.
Okay, and you affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what would you like to tell us that you just told us?
The cars-wise, there's really not that many cars. They all come together. Usually, we're a family company, and our employees are mostly family too, so they all come together. Again, he said 8 cars. That's,
So a lot of carpooling.
yeah, it's a lot of
Okay,
carpooling.
no
They
problem.
come 3, 4 guys per car. then
Yeah.
4 guys. take-
Most of our foremans have their, we give them a company pickup. They go straight to the job. So it's very minimal with the employees that have their cars in the yard.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Oh.
Subject to?
Well, no, we need to address the outdoor storage before. So you agreed that you're gonna put this area, equipment storage, you're gonna push it back
Oh,
behind
the
this front
equipment storage or
building?
material storage.
Well, they're considering the trucks being outdoor storage.
Right, so if you can't do that, then you have to discuss that.
Yeah, we could rearrange the parking.
Yeah, we could just put the parking spots where where the trucks are in the bottom,
Yeah.
and just move
Flip-flop, okay.
flip-flop.
Yeah. I didn't want to say yes and just lie to you.
Well, yeah, you guys can discuss it.
Yeah, no, we
It's
can
gonna
move
have
that.
to match with your planning
It's
board
only a couple spots,
application.
right?
Yeah, it's on there.
So then what you would need is a new site plan, just showing us where you're gonna put everything.
I'll update that, sure.
Yeah. And then
But
you'll, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't affect anything for your site plan application. That's gonna throw everything off, so just wanna make sure it all matches.
Is this sidewalk necessary?
Yeah.
Because there's no, it goes to a dead end to another building. It's
Yes.
necessary? 'Cause nobody has sidewalk there in the whole neighborhood. There's not one sidewalk there, right?
Not asked for it specifically, though.
Okay, okay,
If it was requested by the planning department,
okay,
it's
gotcha.
required.
Okay, okay.
I'm good, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right, we're going to close the hearing, reserve decision. You'll get us a new site plan, and then we can move the application, okay?
Yes.
Wait, do we gotta come back
We don't
again?
have a meeting next week.
Those reserve records open.
Yeah, the record's open.
Great,
Close
thank you,
and
guys.
reserve with the record open, okay?
Great.
New site
Thank you.
plan.
Great,
Okay,
Submit it right through the portal.
Yes.
right
So
to
can
the
I ask you just a
portal.
quick question? Because
Sure.
you guys mentioned that there was different lots,
So you have 3 lots that aren't merged yet.
but I think it's this, they're all the same address there, or they're just different.
There's different, so they have different properties, numbers.
Yeah, they have different
property
parcel
owners.
numbers.
Tax, yeah, there's different
So we
tax
just got to
maps.
merge them together. Okay.
That's all, yeah, you just gotta merge them together.
You don't have to do anything, it will be part of your approval. We would send it up to the assessor's office once you get your approvals.
Oh, okay, okay.
We just wanted to make sure you agree to that. Yes.
Mergers are easy. Subdivisions, that's the.
Yeah, you could. All right, very good.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
As soon as you get us those plans,
Welcome to the site.
we'll be all set.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you very much.
You got it.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, us
You know,
too.
There's another piece we're looking at down the block, too. Maybe we'll move the other divisions here, too, you know?
Great.
Great. Looking
problem.
forward to it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Nikki, can I just end?
That ends the